I just picked up this Legend Sk8shop bonus pack from Tech Deck, and in this video I'm going to be opening it up and trying out the boards as well as the launch ramp obstacle. It also comes with a plastic tool, some stickers, and it looks like some neon grip tape, part of the Neon Invasion series. Looks like Tech Deck is bringing that series back. I'm super excited to get these out and try everything, so without any further ado, I'm going to open up the pack. And the sticker sheets that come included actually are a really nice size. And it comes with 2 full sheets with the Powell and Peralta and the Tech Deck ones. The launch ramp kicker is a nice size and it's pretty simple. It's got the 2 pieces and it looks like some rubber plugs that are non-sliders. Pop it all in place. Pretty easy to set up, and these plugs seem like they keep falling out, so I might have to either glue them in place or maybe use some sticky tack instead. I'm going to go ahead and get the boards out of the cardboard. And all of these boards are different shapes, so I'm super excited to try them all out. And different sizes as well. This first board is pretty unique. It's kind of like an old school style board, pretty flat, and it's got even a flat nose, flat tail. I think this would make a really nice freestyle board. And this even came with a little air bubble, some bonus Tech Deck factory air included. Got the Bucky Lassic Tortoise flight board, another flight board in a 26mm. For the people who like those classic old school 90s Tech Decks. They're super small. I really like the color of blue that they used on this grip tape for this classic Cab Dragon. Looks super clean. And the shape of the board looks really nice as well with what looks to be like dual kicks. Steve size old school board with some purple grip tape. These boards are great for doing some freestyle tricks. And one of my favorite graphics from this pack has got to be this skull and sword graphic. And I like the lime green grip tape on it with the bottom with the sword being lime green as well. It matches really nice. And this Mike McGill board looks like it has a really nice symmetrical shape to it as well. I'm super excited to try this one out. And last but not least, a Tiger Sakura Yosozumi classic 32mm popsicle board. With everything out of the box, it is time to try the boards out. I'm going to start off with this classic Steve Caballero Dragon board. And I really like the kicks on this board. Looks like the tail is a little bit wider and the nose is a little bit narrower. I like that all these boards are different shapes. It makes it fun and a little bit of variety to try, especially different tricks, and they all perform a little bit different. Starting off with a simple kickflip, this board actually feels really nice. And off of the kicker launch ramp, this makes popping off with the board and getting airtime super easy. The longer tail on this board with the high kicks makes it really easy to catch on my back finger and get a full wrap on impossibles. I'm going to do a kickflip on each of these boards and just see how many attempts it takes. Starting off with the Caballero Dragon. First try. The Sword and Skull. This one definitely is a lot harder, and I was able to get a really sloppy one. I'm going to use the flight board. This one was surprisingly challenged because the wheels are a bit wider than the board. So I kind of have to pop and then flick. And I got a nice clean one. And another old school board. These are definitely a bit harder to get the kickflip on just because their tails are so wide and it almost hits on the ground. And I was finally able to get one sloppy, but I'll take it. And another old school board. This one was a bit easier just because the kick on this one was a little bit higher, but it still took a few attempts to kind of dial it in. Next up is the Mike McGill board. Super interesting looking shape with the dual kicks. And it definitely flips, but it kind of just goes every direction. It's really hard to fine tune. I was able to lock in and get a decent one. Up next is the Bucky Lassic. Classic popsicle shape, but in a little bit smaller Tech Deck shape. And it's actually really easy to do kickflips on this one with the really hard angled concave. I was able to get a clean one. And last is the current day Tech Deck. This is a 32mm popsicle shape. A little bit nicer trucks and bushings, but they're still not as kind of movable as I'd like. But they definitely do great with doing kickflips and really easy to flick and pop for most tricks. I think this is definitely the most versatile board out of the bunch. Out of all the boards in this pack, this is my new favorite of the new shape boards. Steve Caballero Dragon. Great for doing heel flips and kick flips, pretty much any flip trick. Not the best for ollies just because it's got really long nose and tail, but very versatile board as well in a lot of other ways. And overall, I think this pack was definitely a big win for Tech Deck and for collectors. If you're looking for some old school boards or just some variety from Tech Deck, Between the graphics and shapes of the boards, this pack definitely has a lot to offer for collectors as well as somebody just looking for a set to play with. And the launch ramp makes it a lot of fun as well. If you made it this far into the video, let me know which board is your favorite and add a tiny dragon emoji in your comment. Thanks so much for watching and thanks for hyping the last video. Until next time, peace.